this is a 65-minute effort that a lot of the guys were saying is among your best in a while?
I think it was a strong effort. The guys played hard all the way through. I don't and won't consider the shootout loss as a loss. I think that's a promotional point. It's a bonus point, and I think the guys played hard. Both teams get a point, and they got the extra in the shootout. They did what a great move by Galchenyuk, and but it is what it is. Anything happens in a shootout, but I thought our guys played very hard.
Phil play motivated hockey tonight?
Yeah, I thought they all were involved, and it was a positive start. Clarkie, it was very physical, obviously, right off the bat. I don't necessarily agree with all the calls, but I thought that he was, he wanted to be a factor. We wanted to play hard, and he wanted to be a factor early in the game.
Was it the type of game you expected? It was fast-paced, but yet it was fairly responsible in the defensive end as well.
I mean, yeah, I think that it was pretty even on the chances and pretty even on the shots. I think that they're a very talented team. They're obviously first place for a reason in their division, and I thought our guys, we got our opportunities as well. There was a lot of power plays that both sides. So I was what I expected Saturday night in Montreal.
What do you think of the Clarkson hit on Gonchar?
From my viewpoint, it looked like his first contact was on the shoulder, and then that turned him. So maybe he's going hard, but he was coasting. So I think it was a good hit myself.
What explanation did you get from the officials?
He thought it was kind of dangerous. She was going fast, and that's the calls they have to make. I mean, it's a fast game, and it's a quick situation. I mean, you can't expect us always to agree with everything that goes on, but they're good referees. I mean, they communicated. They came over and communicated what they saw, and that is, what are you going to say then? They saw what they saw, and they gave me an explanation.
Are you surprised if there was a suspension? You'd be surprised, yeah?
Oh yeah, I don't think it's warranted a suspension. I mean, I don't think he should have been kicked out of the game.
Did you like his emotion in this game, or did you feel like maybe...
Clarkson?
Yeah, because he took the earlier fight, he took a minor there. Was it a little bit too much, or did you like...
They called the minor because they said that, he was, preventing him from going to the bench. I thought, again, that's the call they make. You don't necessarily... I think they're two of the toughest guys on the ice, and they're both engaged there, and I think that it's just a hockey play.
What have you thought of Richard Panik's game recently?
I thought he was great. I mean, he's again another game again. He's got another point. I mean, it was a great play set up to get that goal. I think he's been playing very well. I think his game is really progressing. I'm very happy with his progression.
Have you seen growth in Korbinian Holtz's game now that he's getting a chance to play regularly?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's been the biggest thing with him is a little bit of consistency. I mean, he plays very well, plays very strong. He's always been a good penalty killer, and whenever we just try to keep his energy up as high as we can when it looks like he sometimes falls off, and it's just consistency. But he's played very well. I think his game's really come along.
And Leo looks like
he's kind of getting it back, and that takes time. When somebody's out for a period of time, there's a lot of people that say that it takes anywhere from 5 to 10 games to get back your timing and your game back and where you are, and so it's not an easy thing to come back from, but I think he's kind of getting it back as well.
I know you guys are off tomorrow. Do you have any update on Dion? Do you expect him to practice on Monday, or you've been on the road?
I really don't know about that, about seeing him back on there. It'd be good to see him at the rink. He's been down there working out every day, so it's been sitting in on the meetings, and he's been doing trying to show his face and be there and working out hard as he can.